Today is January 21st, Saturday, and I was here a couple of weeks ago, started to clean up this lakefront area. The lake level has been lowered on purpose so they can rejuvenate the lake, and that gives me a chance to go ahead and clean up this area here from the dead trees, like this big dead tree. And there are a few more there. And on this side, I did that last time I was here, but there are still maybe a couple that I want to take down. Smaller trees, of course. And clean up a little bit. And it's so low now that the old dock, that they must have built there because the levels were so low. And they probably needed that to have any kind of decent water level to launch a boat or to fish. So normally the water goes all the way pretty much up to where the new dock ends. There's no water here, and all this is gonna get cleaned up as far as naturally, as far as the vegetation. I might come around and get some of this wood out of here. We'll see. I don't think I can really walk on it. Ooh, there's my lamp that fell off. So as far as the front, it's gonna be cleaned up a little bit. It's gonna have a better view from the cabin and to the cabin as well. Normally this is the swampy area. And let's see if I can walk on this safely still. I always wanted to see how this is constructed. It's just sitting on the bottom of the lake, pretty much. And that's the original, and on the top of it they built a new one, the previous owner. So that part of the dock I think we're gonna just take down because it will go under the water anyway. And I'm not sure about this part of dock, if I'm ever gonna raise it up a little bit and keep this straight part, these 4 sections, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sections on there. So we'll see, but that part I think we're gonna take out, and maybe what we're gonna do is just, well, I don't think we can pick it up in one piece, but slice it up and maybe just put it on top of this to raise the level. I think that would be a good idea, actually. We use it for that. So depending on how we can get it out. I'm gonna go out there a little bit as long as I don't fall in and see how that's put together. Hopefully I'm not gonna fall in. The geese are back, obviously. So yeah, so that thing is just sitting on the bottom of the lake as well. Wow. Apparently back in the days this must have been a really low level of water. So yeah, we will have to clean this up a little bit while we can. Okay, so I'm gonna go back and sharpen my chainsaw and start cleaning up again the lakefront. That's all I'm gonna do today, and next time I'm here we'll work on the removal of the old dock. The other thing I wanted to do is plant some bulbs, but I don't know if I'm gonna do that. But ultimately what I want to do is create some shade garden areas within the woods, and then where I have my leaching field I want to create wildflower garden. So that's gonna be next time I'm here. I think I'm gonna make some patches of wildflowers here for shady wildflowers, and some over there. So that's the plan, but that's not urgent for now. So let's work on something I can work on because of the water level. I'll do that today and see how far I can get. So I'm done cleaning up the front area. This side I cut down about 3 or 4 trees and some brush. On this side I cut down a big dead pine tree and several small trees, and I cut down another leaning pine tree on the back and clean this area out. Just gonna have to still take the brush and burn it. Lots of it here too, but other than that it looks good. I might come back and just do a little fine cleaning. I may clean up that pile of brush over there. That's the brush remaining from the pine tree. And I even cut down this tree a little bit. Had this weird growth. So that's nicer now. I still have a couple of things I need to clean up. That tree back there, that's caught up on 2 other trees. It's very high, so I can't even reach it to really cut into it, so I don't know how that's gonna work. I think I may just cut down the one tree that actually is holding it, because that seems to be a dead tree as well. And back here, there is... that tree that's leaning right there. That one right there. Can't tell, right there. And that is just caught up on that over there. And it's very tall, so I have to be careful with that because it's gonna get caught. Even if I undo it, it's still gonna get caught higher up. And then one day I'm gonna cut this one, this leaning one. But it's huge. So I'm gonna cut this one. I'm not by myself, just in case something happens. But yeah, this is a big leaning one. Rooted up. So I'm gonna cut that. Okay. I'm done for today, totally exhausted. I need to burn this brush and more brush that's still back there. I piled up a couple of trees up there that I sliced up for firewood, and I have some in my trunk to take home. That's it for today. It looks really nice. I can't believe how clean this is now. Springtime, I'm sure I'm gonna clean a little more as far as brushes and just, get the cut down brush out of there and burn it up so it's not cluttered up, and maybe grass can start growing in between the trees, because that's what I would like now that it has some sunshine going to the ground, hopefully. Well, today is a really crappy day, but it's good for something like that. It doesn't rain, doesn't snow, it's all good. Okay, I'm wrapping up, and hopefully I'll come back next weekend. Actually, I'm not coming back next weekend, I have to work, but after that.